Hello folks, we're back again and we've got a special guest today. Kevin has brought his game that you're developing and it is, if you can imagine Cloud City with guns, big guns and weapons, all hell-bent on getting the most water and then getting the hell out of Mars. Did I sum it up?
That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. So tell us about your game. How long have you been working on this, first of all?
I've been working on this since February 21, the beginning of the pandemic, basically.
Oh, yeah? So
Yep.
This was your pandemic project. And I played this a few weeks ago over at the Good Times Game House. You were demoing it to anybody that come by and play it. And boy, did I have a great time with that. And I knew exactly... that we'd be having you back over here to talk about it some more.
Thank
you. Tell us about your game.
So Red Rain follows the story of the last days of Mars 4 billion years ago. Your giant airborne fortresses are scavenging the last water after 2 massive pieces of the moon have fallen, the moon being accidentally shattered in a giant civil war. The vastly larger third fragment is still hanging overhead, about to cascade down, and you're trying to escape before that happens. You're going to use your water as your reaction mass to try to get to Earth before the moon Hellas falls. During the game, we're going to move around the board here, collecting the water with our drills and blasting it off of our foes with our weapons. We've got tech cards that are fully destructible action selection system that let us blast water or steal it, collect water from the board, or move around the board. There's also a series of special cards, too, that do various different special actions. Water is everything in this game. You use water as your currency to buy new cards on the market during your turn as possible action. You also use it to power your thrusters. So on an action, if you use your thruster, you can actually overpower it with a little water to move further. And then it's also the victory condition. It's what lets you win the game. Whoever has the most water and ice combined on their tableau at the end of the game wins. I should mention, ice is protected. It cannot be destroyed or stolen. So that's the third type of action you can take on your turn, is flip over one of the ice water tokens to ice, and that is now protected. It cannot be destroyed or stolen, but catch is, it cannot be spent either. So you can freeze or unfreeze as an action, use a card as an action, or buy a card as an action. And you get 3 actions on your turn.
Okay.
Starting out, first player is only going to get 1 action. We're going to make Holly first player this game. Second player gets 2, but from then on, we all get 3 actions per turn until someone triggers the end game. If someone runs the water on the board out so that there's only 3 spaces with water left, they've triggered the end game. Or if they cannot refill the market from the draw pile at the end of their turn, then they've also triggered the end game. That person will be last player. Last player only gets 1 action on their subsequent turn. Second to last gets only 2 actions, and then everyone else still gets 3 actions. At the end of your turn, once you've used up 3 actions, anything still on this free slot is going to discard. All remaining cards slide down, and we refill from the draw pile at the end of each turn. So that's how time keeps moving. This is Hellas falling, fundamentally, and this is the water running out, and you're trying to do something about it. What happens, how the end game gets triggered determines which of the 3 narrative endings we have. Either one of those conditions, or if someone manages, regardless of those conditions, to get enough water to the end of their tableau, fill up all the white spaces on their tableau, we get the 3rd narrative ending. You've successfully launched. It's devilishly hard to do. As the king of the hill, take that mechanics of this game mean that anyone that's in the lead is necessarily the biggest target.
Oh, yes.
So we've got our tensegrity tokens that are going to represent us during the game. My faction is the Mercenaries Guild. I have a special ability to have unlimited range with my rocket thrusters. I have a different ability on the reverse side that I've chosen to forego this time. We've randomly chosen for you this time. The Union of Laborers has +1 range when using the Hydro Thruster. So your basic thruster moves you a little further than the rest of us. And Holly has an additional range when using her plasma cannon, the basic cannon, but she can shoot us from further away.
That's right.
There are other abilities on the reverse sides, but we're not going over those.
She will.
The most important thing is first we're fighting for the most water, but we're also fighting for a Mars bar. And the winner gets the Mars bar.
Oh, because we're on Mars.
Yes.
Why did it take me so long to get that?
I wouldn't have owned up to it.
I'm just like, oh, I really like Mars bars. I wasn't even thinking about it. How do you know?
Wow.
I thought maybe you saw it on Instagram or something. No? Okay.
A couple important notes, fine details. You've got 6 slots on your tableau. That allows you to have up to 6 cards. If you get more than 6, you'll discard freely down to 6 again. People can use their weapons to blow components off of you. So if you have no thruster, you cannot move. You'll have to figure out how to get another thruster, whether that's buying from the market or stealing from your opponents. You'll note that all your thrusters mechanics do not allow you to ever move onto water or opponents. You can move over water spaces, though. So say I was here, I could necessarily move over this by paying an extra water.
You just can't stop.
You'll never stop on the water. So with my unlimited range, I can go... But...
so you
that
can move
count
through
as one?
opponents also?
You can move over opponents, yeah.
Okay.
Does that still count as one, or does it?
That still counts as a space,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
I said you can buy cards, you can freely rearrange them on your tableau during the game, and part of the skill of that is that you might have 2 links, like Sean does here. These 2 little aligned tabs, the magnets, are called links, and if you have some on your tableau, unlike me, that line up, you may use those 2 cards together as a single action instead of 2 separate actions, after which you flip it over so the link is broken for the rest of the game. You may continue to use the cards individually, but not linked again.
Ah, that's what the red indicates that they've been used.
If someone steals it from you, it flips back over to the fresh side when it comes to them. However, it does come to them, if they steal it, used. So they can't use it on the same turn they steal it.
Ah.
Anything you buy from the market, though, comes to you unused, fresh for your use. Speaking of destroying water, if you need to discard water and someone destroys it off of you during the game, it's going to go into your water reclamator pouch. This pouch allows you to collect any reclaimed water, whether you've spent it or it's been destroyed. At the end of the game, every 4 tokens in this bag is worth 1 water towards your winning total. So worth significantly less, but hey, it can't be destroyed. It's water vapor.
Right.
Right?
So it's when it's destroyed or you spend it?
That's right.
That's cool.
Yep. So each tech card can only be used once per turn, and any cards that are on their used position at the beginning of your next turn get moved to unused. So they're fresh for your use again. And I think I already mentioned, ice cannot be stolen or destroyed or spent. There's only one exception, and you could see it on the card glossary there, but you'd also notice when it comes up, the nuke. One of the most powerful cards in the game. Can destroy 5 water or 3 ice. It's one of the only cards that can affect ice. And that's the summary.
Awesome.
So, Holly, would you like to take your first turn? You have your option of freezing a water, buying a new card, or using one of your cards to move or mine the water. I think we're all out of range of your plasma cannon right now.
Yeah. Since I just get 1 to start, I'm going to make it worthy and connect my drill and hydrothester so I can collect water, correct?
That's right.
1 away, which I'll do now. And then move.
You only get to collect 1 water with that card, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah, it's got 1 little water drop on it.
Don't worry, there are other cards that let you collect more.
Oh, okay, so it's not all the water on the space
That's
that you're
right.
collecting. I was like, I can get to that amount.
The deep drill has 2 water on the space, yeah.
The what?
The deep drill is the one that has 2 water, collect 2 water from the space. So
Oh,
look for
okay.
that to come up. It's one
Oh,
of
I
the
see.
more
I
powerful
see.
cards.
Okay, so since these are being used, I'll flip them over, right, and bring them down here.
That's right.
But I do get to move 1 space.
That's right. For free or 2 spaces at the cost of 1 water.
That's right.
Who do you like best?
I'm gonna kind of stay out of the way. I know Sean likes to attack, but I have a feeling so do you.
I did design a game about it.
Right. So I'm gonna move over Sean's direction, so he can feel a little guilty if he attacks me.
The psychology that goes into people's decision in this game, it has been fascinating to watch over the number of play tests I've done. And married couples and father-son combinations are particularly vicious to each other.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Has been what
I
I've
can
observed.
see father-sons doing that.
So at the end of your turn, you discard the one card from the free slot
Okay.
into the discard pile, slide all remaining cards down, and refill from the draw pile. That indicates the end of your turn.
So this is discarded.
That's right.
So I'll just
You
kind
don't
of
get it.
I'll just tap it like that.
Now there is a scrapyard somewhere in that draw pile that will let us pull from the discard pile as if we bought for
okay.
free. So look for that card to come out. I'm going to increase my wealth to start. And I'm going to take a free Erbo Thruster. 'Cause I don't like getting stranded. And we'll slide these cards down. Oh,
Yep.
help me out.
There you go.
Thank you. And that's my turn. All right, 3 actions from here on out.
All right. I'm going to. I could really lean into things. So when you buy it, it comes in used, right?
When you buy, it comes to you unused. When you steal, it comes to you used.
Right. Okay. So if I use something, would it immediately go up there? And then I've got. Oh, it says used.
No.
You just slide it down in the slot that it's in, so the word used is exposed.
Oh, okay.
Now it's used.
Right. Oh. So many more
Eureka.
options then. Okay.
Yeah, you can get up to 6 cards. That's why I was telling you, don't limit my space.
Oh gosh. So I could collect and destroy together. You only do that once in a game? Or once a turn?
The link is only once per game.
Once per game, that's right. That's right.
Until you can make another
Right.
link.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get other cards.
But these two can't link together. Can one of them link with another one?
Nope, your link is broken.
But it could be fixed with another one.
I have worked on variants where we did allow fixing the links. I've still got some ideas, but this is the most stable version I've had and most complete.
Going to collect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And I'm going to. So when I move, I can move an extra space. So I can kind of. I want to move away from Holly. So I want to move 2 spaces. And I will buy. So I can just take whichever of these I want for an action.
Yeah, but you'll need to pay the water cost above it.
Water cost above it. Oh, that's still cheap though. I'll buy this one.
The lower ones tend to be the ones that are purchased. The upper ones are more of a preview slot.
Ooh.
But I do see people buy them during the game.
Okay. And then these are move down.
Right. Did you discard the free slot?
This one? No.
Yep.
Okay, so this always gets discarded,
That's
even
right.
if you take something.
Time keeps moving no matter what.
Right. Okay.
And out comes the nuke.
Woof.
Ooh, Nuki!
So you'll notice at the top of the cards there's little pips, and those are for the automated opponents to make them very simple to maneuver and drive and follow the instructions for. But just for your information, more pips, 3 pips for the nuke, indicates it's a very strong component. The rest that have only 1 or 2 are less strong.
Okay. And this goes in the bag that I spent.
That's right.
Gosh.
And if I'm really good, I'll remember that you have those in your bag.
So, if I buy the nuke, for example, I take these and put them in my bag?
That's right.
Okay.
As much to get it for yourself as to keep me from having it.
Exactly. And I can put that up here.
A lot of first-time players don't realize how much of a defensive maneuver it is to have the nuke. Just simply have it.
Yeah, just having it. Yeah. Okay, so that's.
Don't forget to reset your 2 used.
Well, I was just about to ask
There
that.
you go.
Okay, so that was one move.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 more.
That's one action. Yeah.
Well, I'll take another water for this.
I forgot to say at the beginning, Sean, thank you so much for having me here today.
Oh,
I really appreciate you doing it.
thanks for coming out. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
So third turn, can I do more than one? Like, can I buy another card?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Any
okay.
combination of 3 actions.
Oh.
What's been the toughest part of trying to pull this one together?
Pitching to publishers is not my forte. Public speaking in general is not where I'm most comfortable. So
A lot of people say that.
Trying to reach
that's
out.
It's a really big issue for a lot of people is trying to get that initial, pitching yourself and stuff.
there's so many different skills and disciplines that go into game design that I hadn't anticipated, and I think most people don't anticipate when they start out on that adventure.
Yeah, I bet.
Whether it's accurate rules writing in text form or graphic design, which is actually not my strong suit despite some of the finished elements here, or just public speaking. Being able to teach your game to other people and play test with them is essential.
Yeah, yeah.
You just asked me a question to distract me from our next move, didn't you?
No, not at all.
Not at all. I'm going to spend 2 water.
Holly.
There you go. Oh,
Holly, you can scoot yours down a little bit if you want.
take the
Get a
deep
little
drill.
extra room.
Make up your mind. I'm just kidding.
And I'll take the drone swarm.
Drones.
For which I lack fingernails.
Maybe I should have put the neoprene out.
There we go.
Someday I'll have actual nice cards instead of laminated paper. But I just don't trust you. So I'm going to turbo thrust and drill rig at the same time as my action, and go here and take this water.
Okay.
And that's my turn. So where the deck randomly distributes the heavier cards really influences how the strategy of the game changes each time.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So between Raiding Party, Nuke, Rocket Thruster, Scrapyard, and Deep Drill, those cards coming early in the game or late in the game significantly change how players interact with each other. Whether it will be a high water game or a low water game.
I'm real tempted to get the raiding party so I can steal Holly's water. But I think I'm going to just take this drill rig. And then I can use it right away?
Absolutely. Yep.
So, drill, baby, drill!
Don't forget to reset your cards that you
Oh,
can use
and
this
these are back. Okay. In fact, I'm going to kind of drill.
round. You can drill twice. You got 2 drills.
My next 2 things are drilling. So I'm going to take both of these.
You can't do anything else there.
I'm done. I don't need to do anything else.
Since there's none here.
Just slide on
Yeah,
down.
okay.
But that one, okay. If there was one there, that's when it gets discarded.
Mm-hmm.
Simple concepts baffle me. I'm charming that way.
It's a good thing you're cute. That's what my wife tells me.
Your wife talks about me? That's not cool.
Whatever, it was a compliment.
Sorry.
So I'm hoping in about the time that it would take a publisher to get this game to shelves, about 2 years, that right around that time, public interest in Mars is going to be peaking as Starship in a couple days is due to do their first test launch, and hopefully we'll be getting very ready to go to Mars by then.
Oh yeah.
I think that'll really make this game something that people will be interested in and appeal to a more broad audience by not being a long 3-hour epic Euro at the same time.
I'm wondering. I think it'd be fascinating to go to Mars, but it's kind of a lifetime journey now, isn't it? I mean, it's 5 years there and 5 years back, but no one's going to just go there and hang out for a day and come back for a 5-year journey. I mean, it's going to be there. It'll be there a while. And if you want to really colonize, I mean, that's like thousands of people going there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So for a move,
It's a bit of a commitment.
I can either move here,
Yep.
here, or here
Sorry, I can't.
across the water
Oh.
for one.
No,
Nope.
he has a special ability.
You would need
to-
enough thrust to get over that water.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So I can't just jump
Right.
for one. I'd have to have water to do
Nope,
it.
the water doesn't teleport you.
Okay.
So eventually we're going to eat away and be probably closer together in the center by the end of the game. And jumping over water is going to matter a lot more
Okay.
as we go. There's other map layouts that I've worked on, branching water rivers going through it, or one big river going across. And
Okay.
this is the most symmetrical, even layout just for play testing.
I changed my mind. I'm gonna get this for you.
Okay.
Drill, baby, drill.
Vexes me. Okay. First need to reset everything. I'm going to use my regular drill here, move in with my Hydra thruster, and then use my deep drill to take 2 water. There we go. That's my turn.
At least that one goes away. I was afraid Sean was gonna get that.
Come
Free
for you.
one.
You got a nuke.
Ta-da!
What am I worried about? All right. So let's see. I got.
You were worried about him getting the raiding party, but there's the scrapyard right there.
Yeah. Discard. Oh.
Discard the scrapyard to collect any one card from the discard
So you
pile.
just pick it.
Yep. Search through the pile.
Does
pick
it
the
happen
one.
the moment you pick this up, or can you stow it for
It's
later?
an action to that you have to stow for later. Yeah.
Okay.
You may immediately use it as a second action.
If you wanted to, right? Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. And this, I could move 2, but I really just want to get over here. I'll see if I can just kind of drill down the middle, so to speak. So I'm going to use my next 2 actions just to collect. I want to take these 2.
And do look for those links as you play the game. They'll definitely make a difference in who wins and who dries out.
So I have to pick, right?
Yep, you have to pick what to discard.
This goes back.
I could recommend one of the ones that has a broken link on it.
This just goes to the discard pile.
Yeah.
And then, so that was one action. So I'm going to do this. I can take up to 2 spaces.
You can take
Orange tea.
one water from up to 2 spaces away.
I'll do these 2 and collect 2.
As 2 additional actions. Very
Right.
good.
Right.
What you gonna do?
And the taunting
You'll
begins.
see. I'm going to discard 1 water to take the cryostasis field, which I'm going to
Will you now?
deftly. I have to discard something to take it on, which is unfortunate because I really want it to be something else. In case you didn't notice the asterisk on any of the cards that the weapons that say destroy, they allow you to destroy water on opponents or any map space. So you can clear water away as you need it. I'm going to use this cryo chamber, which necessarily gets discarded, to freeze 4 of my water. And because I can't reach any of you yet.
All right. Oh, I want this one.
Oh yeah.
4 shores. That
She was hoping
one
to get
water?
it for free. That's what that finger tap was.
Yeah. Oh, that's when you
That's
know
your
you're doing
tell.
it right. If you're doing something right, she starts tapping her fingers. If you're doing it too right, she gets in the car. She gets in the car, run. All right, so I'm gonna. I'll tell you a funny story later. So I'm gonna rearrange my cards. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. They're on the
Wrong
same
link,
side. Oh no! I was like, I was gonna link those and do them together, but no. So I've got 2 more actions. Can I do this from 2? If I did the deep drill that has 2 waters, can I do it from 2 different areas?
You cannot. It only shows 1 hex.
1 hex, okay.
And it's clarified in the rules glossary over there.
I'm
I'll save you the time.
I'll just take 1. And then I'm going to, so that's 2 things I've done. And
Why don't you get so much water?
Yeah, I know.
Do I have too much water? Did I
Yeah.
forget to spend some?
No, I don't think you forgot.
Because I was like, my plan was just to get as
We'll
much
review
water.
the tape and figure that out. But
I want to.
I think you paid for that one.
I've got 2 things in here. But do I have 3 cards?
I'll take the handicap, but I don't know if she wants that.
I don't think you paid for it.
I think we might have missed.
I'm going to assume I missed a 2.
No, yeah, I think you just missed 1.
I'll do it. Hey, you know what? It's okay because I'm about to take you out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's okay. I'm going to move my hydro thruster. All this trouble to collect water, and we're just blowing it out into space. Here I come. I'm coming closer. I actually don't have range on Holly, but
No, you don't.
What I do on you? Oh.
Wait. Is this? So is that 3?
You sure do.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now, why Holly? What'd she do to you?
What?
I destroy water for a card.
Huh?
Oh, I pick it?
Yeah, you do.
Take that.
They're big giant components, so it's not hard to aim fortress to fortress.
Shoot at the nuke. Shoot at the nuke.
Is that your turn?
That is my
Are you
turn.
done?
I'm done.
Your damage.
He's done enough.
Yeah. I'll move your cards around for you.
Mostly with Holly, I just play to annoy her as much as possible. She can't think straight.
That one's already spent.
Gotta get in her head. Gotta get in there and scramble it around.
Don't worry, Holly.
Okay.
Now, if you get the force field for free, that deflects 1 future weapon attack.
That's true.
At no cost, no action.
That's true. I can have a spot for it.
Keep going, Holly. We'll do something.
It's the only tech card that doesn't activate on your turn. It simply activates whenever you're hit.
Okay.
It was touching the table, so every time we touched the table, the camera was going, wow, wow, wow.
I'm attacking a water of Sean because he's 1/2 my extra range 3 away.
You sure do have an extra range on that.
Oh no!
So get rid of it. Bye, water.
I'm so thirsty.
That's just slightly evil.
She's like, ha 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 ha. Water's so important.
Then I'm gonna take one of these waters.
A funny anecdote about Holly is she's like really pro water, and I've kind of been on this dehydrated lifestyle. So anytime something's wrong, she's like, "Have you
The
had
answer
your
is,
water?
have you had enough water? Yeah.
Have you had enough water today?" It's really important.
I need to
Water
be
and
reminded
sleep.
to drink more.
Water and sleep are your 2 downfalls. Take it
I got
in.
2 kryptonites.
Yeah.
Kids warned me out of the no sleep thing.
Mm.
I suffer for it the next day, one way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I reset here. I could drill. I don't trust any of you,
That's important.
but I can't hit you hard enough yet. So I would like to take out your deep drill, please.
No!
With my drone swarm.
It goes so deep.
By the way, I'm stealing it because it's a drone swarm.
Oh, you're stealing. So it comes in used.
It does come in used. Yes, thank you.
All right.
Oh.
Whoa.
So that's a drone swarm. And I have a feeling I may need to get away from you. So I am going to... No, I'm just going to use my own... I've already got a deep drill. Yes, that'll work fine. That's 2.
I need a deep drill.
Everybody need a deep drill. And trying to decide which one of those is better. I'm going to use my thruster. And one of those precious waters I just got to get out of your way. Oop. There we go.
You can't hide.
All right. Let's see. Just out of range of your missile barrage.
Well, I reset. Oh, did we do this one?
I slid them all down.
Okay. A missile barrage just sitting there, waiting to be missiled. A plasma cannon that would work with a link.
Oh, that is a good link for you, darn.
That doesn't happen very often, does it?
I want to pay a wire. I want to pay for it this time.
Look at you.
Can't remember if I paid for it before. Okay. I really don't.
I paid for it this time.
All right.
So you did one thing so far.
I've done one thing, just one thing.
And you paid for it.
I paid for it this time.
You're going to pay for it again. I'm just kidding.
One of my favorite quotes from a webcomic called A Softer World, long retired now, but is, "We're all going to die. I intend to deserve it."
That's right.
And that's very much a succinct summary of this game.
I think I'm going to just get more water. I'm going to drill, and I'm going to take these 2.
Making a path. So I mentioned alternative setups, and to the water, a 2-river setup will be very interesting.
Like with a lane between the 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's a lot of variability we can give this game. I'm really hoping it hits that place where publishers need it to be a game that is approachable, but for new players, people that haven't played more than Catan, or maybe haven't even played Catan yet, but interesting for us experienced gamers to bring to them.
Yeah. I think the theme is strong enough to bring a lot of people in. I think if the theme is strong enough, like the theme is what gets you through the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want
You
to,
got to be interested.
yeah, you want to be in that world enough to kind of go ahead and learn a few rules to some games and stuff. I'm sorry, I forgot to reset. But
I always found that to be like Scythe is probably the best example of that, where they have some of the most incredible artwork that I've just fallen in love with on the box.
oh yeah,
Or GKR Heavy Hitters following the Borderlands style art on theirs, that comic thing. They really did a great job of let's get everyone interested from the time they even see the box.
yeah, Weta Workshop. I mean, they're all about visuals and stuff. My favorite card on that game was the bad tacos. You could give the pilot bad tacos, and I'm just trying to imagine how uncomfortable the mech would be.
Oh gosh, tight cramped spaces.
I bet they did. There's no toilets in there. I bet so.
I got the expansion to it too. The salty and sweet.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that one. There were Barbie colors, and I couldn't do it.
They're, once again, great models. So
I did get the other one though. What is it called? The Urban Wasteland.
mm-hmm.
I've never assembled it or anything. In fact, I haven't played Heavy Hitters in forever. It was one of the first ones I reviewed on my channel like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Gen Con 2017 or 2018, and I got that and a bunch of other stuff. You ready?
I am.
What you gonna do to me? Go easy.
I am going to
If you let me win.
get the. I can get a card of his by using my plasma cannon, right?
It says destroy only on it. He would need one of the weapons that steals.
Yeah.
You
can't take my stuff.
I'm still gonna destroy it. 1, 2, 3. Do I need to move up first? I think I need to. He's got to be here, doesn't he?
Yep. You don't have range on that one.
Okay.
Oh wait, you do have range. You have additional range.
Oh, that's right.
Everyone else has range of 1 to
Okay,
2. You have
that's
range
right.
of 2
I
to
have 3.
1 to 3.
1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna destroy.
You can reach him just fine.
I think I'll do this.
Oh, not my
Although I
missile
would like
barrage.
to use it for my own purposes, but that's okay. So this is used. So that's 1.
Thanks for making some space.
Then I'm gonna take 2.
I mentioned wanting to hit that sweet spot of a gateway game that's for experienced and novice players. Also wanted to hit that playtime of under an hour, so you can fit it between 2 main course games and a play night with a player count that's 1 to 6. It doesn't matter how many players you have ready; you can fit them at the table.
Yeah.
That's the other idea with it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's your turn.
You just slid it down.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. What can I do that's absolutely devastating?
Not to me.
I can deep drill twice and take 4 water.
Oh, that's awfully
What?
close. He must be destroyed.
What?
Well, the end game doesn't trigger when you get enough when you fill up this space. That only changes the ending.
Oh, it just makes it different if you win with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably am going to be a target here in a minute, so I can afford to spend one of these water on a force field. And I'm going to put Velcro tabs on these so you can just pull it up. I'm not going to be using that plasma cannon, I don't think. It's already got a broken link. It's busted. I'm done with it. There we go. You got it.
There's a spy on
Well, you know, I gotta take
We haven't seen spies till now.
the board.
a free scrapyard.
That's So there's 3 spies in the deck. We haven't seen them till now. They're tier 3 cards. It matters where they are in the game, and just so you know, 3 spies are coming.
So infinite range. So
They
anywhere on the board.
are one-time use only. Steal 2 water or 1 tech card from an opponent anywhere on the board.
Wow. If you got any water left to spend on that, you laughing. She's got a plan.
She's got a plan.
Screw it. Totally screw it. So I've done one thing.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
So might as well be close. See if I'm going to be far. That's, I think a philosopher said that. I'm going to link these 2 things together. I normally only get to move 1, but because I'm the union of laborers, I think that means we work that much harder to get you that water. So I'm going to move right in next to Holly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do the plasma cannon.
You don't need range if you don't have space.
Yeah. Who needs range anyway? I'm taking
Why are
away.
you taking mine away? He's the one
No,
that's
you're
got
going to
all
hit her
water.
force field first.
That's right.
Okay. So
Ha, ha,
no
ha.
force field for you.
So this gets discarded.
Yep, auto blocks.
That's fine. It's just opening up a space for my spy. What's he
And
gonna do?
that they all move down, and that's it, right?
There you go.
Oh, you did 3?
I thought that was 2.
I took a card.
You
Oh, that's
bought
one
and you used a
thing.
link. Yep.
That's one thing. So I'm not going to buy anything else, even though because I've already done the cards, and I'll go ahead and plasma cannon again. Go
To
ahead.
him this time?
I can't get to him, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm going to use this link. I'm going to plasma cannon, and I'm going to. Can I do that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to drill too. So I'm like, hey, you know, while I was kicking your butt, I got some of that.
I haven't seen anyone use 3 links in a turn, but 2 links in a turn is devastating as far as action economy goes.
All right. And take away all of our offensive capabilities because that's how you deal with them.
That's how you do it. Okay.
So we've got, you already shifted the market down.
Yeah,
We're all good.
I shifted the
The
market.
spies
Holly,
now.
you're ready for revenge time. That's the bad thing about her coming after me.
I'm still in the lead, though. I think you actually did. Made a
Yeah, I
fairly safe
know.
maneuver.
You're sitting there hitting on me.
I couldn't help myself.
Okay. I can steal.
So in 1 and 2 player versions of this game, we actually start adding in automated opponents. And since you guys have played a few rounds, it's really easy to explain. Automated opponent just determines who the lead player is, whoever has the most water on their tableau, water and ice on their tableau. It seeks to buy whatever of the basic tech cards it doesn't have 2 of, red, green, and blue, none of the yellow. Then it arranges the cards in tier order. So those pips at the top are the tiers, and so whatever has the most pips, it arranges it in that order, and then drill, thruster, weapon order. Then it executes it in that order until it's used all 3 of its actions. That's it. Now you know how to use the AI opponent.
Oh, so have you used it quite a lot for solo? Or like, could
Yep.
you do? Would you just do one airship against one other airship and do it that way?
You never do 2v2. It's always at least a 3-player battle. So
Okay.
you'll always fill in at least 3. One of the funnest things to do is actually have a 2-player game and then add in 2 AIs.
Oh,
Because you're each able to influence who's in the lead and who the AI is going to be focusing on. And you effectively use them as another weapon.
I like that. It's a simple rule set that doesn't involve like an automa.
A deck or something
Yeah,
else. On the
but
side.
because that would mean you could add in as many AIs as you wanted, I guess, or up to the game.
Up to
size.
6.
I'd like 2 waters, please.
I'm sure you would, but I have a force field.
Dang it!
Would you like to hit me with something else first, perhaps? Or do you want to hit that force field?
I'd have to buy it to hit it.
I think you would. I don't know how many moves your range
Okay,
would allow.
that's right.
I do know exactly how many, but So unless you're going to link that drone swarm with something, it's going to be on a different turn.
Oh, dang it. Well. So, yes, that's a plan. Just get water here.
What will you do, Holly Peck?
I'm busting it on water.
What does that mean?
Wow.
That means I'm in last place on water gathering.
So you've bought one, you've drilled, and you've moved. Very good.
Hydro power.
I appreciate that you guys have moved into range.
You're welcome. I thought it would be better if we just kind of broadsided ourselves to you. We're presenting.
So I'll take a drone swarm. I'll use my drone swarm to take your hydro thruster.
No! I can't move!
And
If I were you, I'd get rid of your yellow one.
I'm just going to replace the hydro thruster I already have. Oh,
I think
that
it's
doesn't work
good.
out the way I want it to. It comes to me used. And not exactly part of my plans, but I am going to discard a water to turbo thrust and get the heck out of town. Oh. I was not able to get a rocket thruster this game, which is my special ability. It's sitting up there on the 3 water spot. Okay. So that's 1, 2. Trace. Suboptimally, I'm going to use a deep drill to take that.
Wasting my deep drill.
Yep.
That's my deep drill.
Yep. Was. There we go.
Oh, another nuke.
Well, that deck's getting a little thin down there. We're getting...
That's the end game scenario, right?
That's going to indicate for us the end game.
Okay. I might have to call
We
it
still got
truce.
4. At least 4 rounds. Just judging it.
So I'm gonna do. Dang, I think I gotta have that rocket thruster. Dang, I think I gotta have it. I don't know why I got all country all of a sudden. Well, I've been training that out of me for years.
Whatever you want the Union of Laborers to be. There is a little narrative below each one that explains why we all hate each other.
That's important that you put that in.
Yes.
You don't want to miss that. I mean, that's captures the human experience. So there's one thing I've done.
The other, we're Military Hegemony, Union of Laborers and Mercenaries Guild. There's also the Corporate Cartel, the Usurper's Throne, and the Queen's Heir, which are necessarily the ones that were starting the Civil War. Military got tired with all of them. And once they cracked the moon, they said, we're all off this rock. Who cares? Union of Laborers was their slaves. And the Mercenaries Guild, they did the dirty work.
Ugh. Can you buy more than one card if you got the water?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to buy another card. I'm going to buy this plasma cannon. This one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
And it's got a link. And you got my rocket thruster, too.
And I'm replacing this old plasma cannon.
Refurbished.
All right. And then my last action, I'm going to take these 2 linked actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rocket thruster over to you. So what is that for?
I brought this upon myself. Sure is.
1, 2,
You can go 3 or 4. You cannot go 1 or 2.
3. I was trying to think here. And this says, yeah, I'm in range still.
You probably want to be next to water.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's still range, right? So
you can't go
But you have to make
2. Yeah.
I was here, right?
Yep, that's right.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
No.
So you could go, there.
I'll stop there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it won't reach here. Yep, so you have to go 3 or 4 spaces away. That's one of the places you can't go.
I was here. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I can,
Away, yeah.
yeah. Gosh.
Get up next to him.
So that's 3 and then 4, right?
Yeah,
that's
sure
legal.
enough. That's it.
And then I'll shoot you with my plasma gun. I'll shoot your shield.
There we go.
You don't get no shield. And then
Money well spent.
Yeah. That goes flipped over. Okay.
Are you done now?
Except for the draft, I never remember to
Looks
reset.
out. Spies out. Pocket thruster. I want cards. I've got to stop buying cards. Man, I really just need water. Need a plasma.
There's a whole other
can
spy
for
out there.
3. I don't want to put this spy down here. Well, obviously, I'm going to have to use that and steal 2 of yours.
Very well. I see why.
They go on my board?
Yep.
Ta-ta.
So he took down the shield, you threw the spy out.
That's right.
Now
So
the spy
that's
gets
2.
discarded.
2 actions. Then I can plasma cannon and hydro thrust together.
Ho ho.
Here she comes.
If I can get close enough to you and move just 1. But 1, 2, 3, I'm not quite in range.
You'd have to pay 1.
I'll have to pay 1 to get there. And then I'm in range of Sean.
Oh
To,
no! She's still mad.
Hey, Sean! I will take your... Well, it kind of helps you. But... Do I want to do our water? No, I want to take rid of your movement.
Boy, nobody wants me to move. Okay.
Alright. So,
That's
You
why
can't
I'm
have that one.
yeah, I mean,
that's why I'm nice and close.
Get back there.
alright. That nuke. I may just let it expire.
Sean gets it next.
I would never use something like that.
I am going to turbo thrust for 1 water over here. So 1, 2, 3, going right over your head. And then I will deep drill and deep drill those 4 water.
Oh. Deep drilling.
Yikes.
You keep going for my water. Deep drilling. I'm gonna outproduce you. And that's
I should have gotten rid of his deep drill.
there we go. Go ahead.
That's alright. Just helping you out there. Are you gonna get the nuke for free?
Oh, I don't
Let
know
it
how I
expire.
could pass up a free nuke. So
You
if
could
I use
destroy
if
4
I
of his
use
waters.
this, I can go dig through that pile too, right?
That's right. You could have 2 nukes if you wanted.
What's the range?
The range is adjacent only.
That's the way I play it.
No, but you would have to move and you can't.
The special ability that Holly passed up on was the ability to discard another weapon to give its range to the nuke.
Huh. Oh my.
Yep. It's an interesting one.
I should have kept it probably, but my plasma cannon.
Oh, your extra range on the plasma has served you
that's
well
pretty-
this
yeah,
game
it
too.
has.
Well, I can buy a rocket thruster for 1. Oh, boy. Guess I need to be able to move. I'll take a free nuke. There's 2 things I'm doing. Just drop that off, I guess.
Is that 3?
It's 2. So I'm tempted to go through there and just find something that links with the nuke.
Interesting.
Or a
thruster
shield.
that links with the nuke.
I guess I could find a shield in there, maybe keep my nuke. I think I'll do that for my last
All right.
action and go see if there's a shield at the top of this someplace. Of course, when you use your shields, they don't come off, do they? Or do they?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
They do? Okay, so there's probably one here. Yep. All right. We're sliding the cards back down. See, I did it. I did all my own. I'm a big boy. Okay.
Spy.
Mm-hmm.
For 3. And I'm gonna link it. Probably. I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna link that and freeze 4 waters. That gets discarded. And then the spy is used. And that,
Also discarded.
also discarded. I can steal 2 water, Kevin.
I'll just get it back.
So is that my 3? No, that's 1 together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you bought 1, and then you used a link. So that's 2 actions total.
And then I'm going to drill. I think I'm going to drill. Yeah, I'm going to drill. Get up there. Okay.
All right. And we're tied. So I can't let that stand.
Sure you can. I was nice about it. I was just so
I also
sweet.
need to not be near him. Oh, perfect. I spend a water to buy hack thrusters.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to use my hydro thruster to move right next to you. Sorry. Linked with a hack thruster. Don't worry, I got it. Good catch. And I'm going to hack your rocket thruster.
Okay.
And I would like to send you on a vacation over here.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to cost you 1 water.
It costs me a water. Is this used
Yep.
also? That's pretty funny.
It'll be unused again on your turn.
Oh, so we'll come back. Okay.
Yeah, so no need to bother with that. But no, you are nice and on a vacation together. Have fun. With the lead opponent.
Shh, he's still leading. I don't know what he's talking about.
Let's see. I used. I've got 1 more move. I'm going to drone swarm. I would like to take your hydro thruster, please.
This?
This old thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Sean, what do you think?
Oh, 2 raiding parties.
Hmm.
That's an interesting end game. We've got about 3 or 4 cards left in the draw pile.
There's no water to drill.
And there's only 5 spaces with water left on the board, too.
Yeah.
So, end game's coming.
So I do have 1 water left.
You do. That was a mistake.
So I can discard and go 4
Mm-hmm.
or 5 with my special ability.
Just Hydra Thrusters only get the +1 range.
2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then nuke.
Yep. All right. Would you like 3 ice or 3 water? Because I don't have 5 water.
I'll go 3 ice.
I thought so. There we go.
Debbie agrees with you.
So that was. I have 1 more thing.
Yep.
And I'll take. I can't buy anything. It would have to be this. And I will just swap out.
Oh, Nuke's
this
already discarded.
This is gone. So yeah, I can just go there. Okay.
All right.
So and this comes out.
That is a weapons smorgasbord.
No! Wow!
It's all the good stuff.
Really, I just need water.
Yeah,
don't
2
I?
tier 2s, 3 tier 3s, and no thrusters.
All the best, but nowhere to go.
We left you in range of a water.
I bought the spy instead for 3 waters.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to link the pretty things together.
Oh no!
And
Oh,
I'm
that was a
going
good
to
move.
drill this one that's 2 away so I don't have to move to go get it. And then I want to steal 2 from Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Clan dehydrate.
So this gets discarded and this gets turned over.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
She's a monster. She won't stop. She won't stop till we're
She ended
gone
up
and
with the same
dry.
amount of water for when she changed her action. The point is, she denied me the 2 water of that
That's right.
version.
So you got it. You got it.
Vengeance.
I approve. All right, so necessarily, I'm not going to be able to refill the market on my turn. I will trigger the end game, and therefore I will be last player with only 1 action on the subsequent turn.
Okay.
So I better make this one good. There's almost enough water on the board that we'd be triggering the end game anyway. I'm taking...
Those deep drills.
Yep. They suck.
So you did 2 deep drills.
I did.
So that's 2. You got 1 more.
I'll spend 1. Dang. That's not going to do what I need it to do. Why did I design the game this way?
What have I done?
The turbo thruster sitting there. Those raiding parties are cheap. Darn it. That's going to make for some rough final actions. I could end up over there. I'm going to spend 1 water. Take a raiding party.
Oh no!
If I can.
No raiding party.
There we go.
for you.
Denied.
There we go. Alright. I may not have made the difference here.
So this gets taken away.
Wait, those were used. Thank you. Yes.
And these go.
And
And
I will
Sean gets 3 turns, correct?
shuffle you up a fresh deck of cards. But that triggers the end game. I am last player.
Alright, so.
Wait, he's gonna get you 2 more cards.
Yeah. Well, I can only afford one of these cards.
All right.
I can't even move because my thrusters require water to go.
You have 2 rocket thrusters. I never got a rocket thruster this game, even though I needed
I'm totally bogarting the rocket thrusters.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
There's your spread.
Well, I can only take this.
That puts me unfortunately close to you. Yeah.
I might as well dump this useless rocket thruster nobody wants. And
So that was.
that's one. And unfortunately, I don't have a way to attack her. So I'm going to have to take all my retribution out on you.
He goes, or.
Or you could drill for 1.
Uh,
And then use your link of your raiding party and rocket thruster
Oh,
with that
they
one
do
water
link, don't they?
to take 2 from her. But
But it's your choice.
the way to get the most water in the game is to raiding party me and drill
Yeah.
Okay.
without the thruster.
Well, that's what I will do. I will raid you.
Okay. Yep. That's fair.
And then I'll drill. That's only 3 though.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Deal. All right.
I don't have to worry about
And she's going.
where I'm sleeping tonight.
Ah. You get 2 actions for your final turn. Coincidentally, we only have 3 spaces with water on the board.
Yeah, and I'll take 2 of these.
Final round. So this timing worked out just right. You're all good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because if you were going to do anything, I would hit one of us.
Yeah, I can't do a third, so.
So that goes away.
All right.
It's the last turn.
I've got one final
Last
action
thing.
in an
One
act
final.
of vanity. I'm stealing 1 water from you, but that's all I. That's and that's the end game. I'm pretty sure she won, but
Let's count
dump
it
out
up
your
then.
bags. We get 1 water towards your total for every 4 in the bag, and I'm gonna get an extra 3
I am too.
to not even equal your showing score. All right. Let me.
Hot dog.
Well, we all got 3.
Did we?
Yeah.
All
how about
right.
that?
So, Holly, you got 8
6, 7, 8, 9,
9.
10, 11, 12.
plus 3.
Good job,
Sean?
sweetie.
3 plus 3. And 4 plus 3. So, with 6, 7, and then 12, Holly takes the win. Congratulations.
Quite handily, I might add.
Congratulations on winning
Woohoo!
Red Rainfall
It was all
playtest
for the chocolate.
173. Oh, and you get to sign the back of the manual.
Woo!
as well.
Yeah.
And would you like me to read the narrative ending for you?
Oh, yes,
Yes.
yes. Here,
Yes.
hand him that first. You can sign
You
it
can
in
tell
a
me
minute.
where to sign it.
Meteors from Hellas mercilessly pound the landscape, wiping away any remaining water and other fortresses. Your last water is enough to maneuver and buy you more time, but inevitably still leaves you alone and hopelessly stranded in the planet-wide dust storms that bury everything as the atmosphere is shed to space. Time heals all wounds, and 4 billion years later, only the largest craters and deepest canyons still hint at the scars of the battle, as a curiously tiny robot rambles across the hellscape. It coincidentally pauses in the center of the former battlefield to hum a tune with its drill, oblivious to the blood and rust beneath it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice.
There you go, and
All right.
you can sign that page right there. Sign and date, please.
Okay.
That is a great game.
Thank
I
you so
It
much.
I am
is.
super excited that you brought this over here to play with us. It's really fun.
I'm super excited to play with you. It's been exciting to watch
It is a lot
every
of fun.
time I've had the game, whether I'm playing or not.
Well, I remember last time I played this game, I was, well, not haunted by it. I don't want to put too much gravitas on it, but I was thinking about the game for quite a bit afterwards, and even into the next day. I was like, well, I like the combination of the cards, the ability of finding cards that can be linked together. I like that a lot. I like that there's a draft. I like when there's new things that kind of pop up, and then you have that moment where maybe you'll be able to get it, or you're worried someone else will, and all that tension and stuff. I think is good.
And it goes away. I mean, to the bad and good, but it's like some things you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
But I do like the link aspect a lot.
That linking's really cool. And it doesn't, and even though it's like a one-time use for those particular cards, you can still do it. You can find those combos if you kind of just notice where your little links are, and I guess you're watching them come through the draft and stuff. It seems to be a really appropriate amount of cards too to kind of keep the game length from going too crazy.
Yeah.
It's been a very nice, convenient timer system for the game to end.
Yeah.
Do you change that? Like, would you add more cards for 4-player?
Nope. In fact, that's one of the nice things about the setup for the game. The setup's the same for 1 through 6 players. There is a difference at 5 and 6 players, and that is we simply run through this deck twice.
Oh, okay.
And so we just don't stop at the first time it runs out. We refill it, and that gives everyone enough agency. Feeling they had enough. If we only went through it once in a 6-player game, which we tried, people only get about 6 or 7 turns, which is not enough. Feeling like you controlled the game, and you want about 10 turns or more. I didn't count the number of turns we did this game, but I would guess we probably were in a 3-player game closer to 12 to 14 turns.
That's interesting. I can see where there would be an amount of turns to make the game feel like you contributed or really got to do something on the board.
If it didn't cost me anything, like if this was a app, I would simply count the number of rounds we had, but that's tedious for players to do, so we just watch for that pile to run out or water to run out, and you see they both coincidentally happened about the same time, but that really depends on the players' choices. So if everyone bought a whole bunch from the market, we could run this game out much faster that way. Or if people really took advantage of their weapons' ability to destroy water on the board, or really we got the deep drills early on, we'd really empty this board out. You can nuke a space on the board necessarily. And clear an entire space.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There was one game where a guy made it his goal, nothing else, not to win, but to launch 4 nukes.
Really?
So he got the 2 nukes and the 2 scrap yards, but he was immediately using the nukes as quick as he could, so he was just blowing water off the board, not other players. But we ended with water that game, with water running out necessarily.
Well, one thing I like, because I'm not big on necessarily battling each other, but this is just like an easy, like, gotcha, instead of an involved battle scene.
Roll the dice, go off here, have the separate battle system.
Yeah, so so the gameplay doesn't get disrupted that way and taken aside. I like that you're still involved in a quick process.
I love it when combat's quick, like just a little quick whack across the table.
Yeah.
Just a quick smack across the side of the head or something like that, and then you're off. Take a card away or some water away. It makes a lot of sense, and it makes it. I think complicated battle systems, like I understand that people that want the, I guess the immersion of saying, well, this is a plasma cannon, so it that works this way, or whereas most of the difference in here seems to be range and maybe different amounts of water water that it destroys and stuff like that, or the ability to steal it versus destroy it. I like that they're all
card.
Yeah, there are a lot of different options in there, and it's exciting. I love the theme. It's got a real.
Thank you.
What was that? What was the movie we were talking about last time with the cities that eat each other?
Mortal Engines.
Mortal Engines. Yeah, it's got. I love the thought of that in the sky, because I love planes and things that have to do with that, and I love little tiny cities.
Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That thing.
So, only good.
unlimited budget, I would have these all be different injection molded cities. One of them floats, the other one has spider walking legs, another has tank treads, another's on wheels.
Oh, so different types of
Yeah.
cities.
Oh, the ultra premium version of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, with gold foiled cards
Yeah.
and everything.
That's sweet. So, so I guess what's next for you is you just continue shopping this around, and
Yep, pitching to publishers as much as I can. It's
So this
available on
isn't
Tabletop Simulator for anyone to play for free.
but this isn't something you just go straight to Kickstarter with yourself. You
I-
up for that?
I know enough to know that I can't do a Kickstarter myself. And I wouldn't be able to give it the proper time. It is a full-time job. All on
It's a
own.
tough road for
to
a lot
run the
of folks.
Kickstarter, to then run production, and all customer fulfillment satisfaction after that.
Yeah.
Is really what I recognize that as a publisher's job, and I'm lucky enough to have the skills that have brought it this far. But
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I guess where do publishers find people that make games? Do you do these? Yeah, I know they have maker conventions and meetups and stuff like that. Do publishers shop in there? Like,
absolutely, I just got back from Proto ATL, which was a fantastic experience. It's put on every year in Atlanta, and it's a variant on the Protospiel idea, which is done at many different locations around the world. But where prototype board games are the only thing that we bring, and everyone trades playtests. And at Proto ATL, there is actually a great ability to interact with a lot of different publishers who have a very nice casual environment to see the games and go around. I also go to other types of gaming conventions and board gaming conventions. So Southern Fried Gaming Expo happens at the end of July this year, and I'll be bringing this there and hoping to
oh,
meet with some publishers there as they're available and play test with other people at the tables, among all the other published games.
Yeah.
well, thank you so much. This is a really super fantastic game. I'm very excited to be among the first to try it out.
Yeah.
With first 150 or so.
Yeah. It's a good game. I like it.
That's really awesome, and it's done. When was I playing with this? Was it November, December, or something? It was into last year at some point.
Yeah.
So it's evolved a bit since then. You got different pieces than you had before. You got these cool little pieces that you're working on, and you got some artwork on here, and the cards are starting to look more and more like a game every time I see it. So
That's great.
I'm real impressed, and I really appreciate you coming over.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Really appreciate you guys playing.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
And folks, that's all we got for you today. We'll be back soon with more videos. Until next time, enjoy your games, and we'll see you soon. Bye.